They're ready now.
Perhaps we could begin with your earliest recollections of the events of last May.
Well, I first got involved on the 15th.
Could you move the microphone a little closer?
Here? I first got involved on the 15th.
Chancellor Tom Pickering has defended the government's stance on disability benefits as outrage over the death of so-called wheelchair martyr Gwen Marbury grows. More than 20,000 people have signed a petition demanding the sacking of newspaper columnist Jo Powers following her controversial article about Gwen Marbury. Conservationists have announced another extinction. The Siberian crane has died out following an unprecedented reduction in its wetland habitat. And the honeybee mimicking drone insects, known as ADIs, have been activated for their second summer.
Hope you're ashamed of yourself, bitch.
Pleasure's all mine.
Your Powers?
Jo Powers. Whatever's in there, will it detonate?
That's from the bakery. For you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, darling.
Oh. Creative. Your well wishes. I don't eat it.
It's a cake. That's its job.
I'm gonna have a bath.
She
Grammy Award-winning rapper Tusk is still with us. Now, Tusk. There are loads of online videos of people trying to emulate you, but this is our favourite. Take a look at it. It's a young chap called Aaron Sheen. He's 9 years old.
That is one goofy-looking kid. Not a good dancer.
He's 9 years old. I mean, come on, he's a pretty
man.
good
That
dancer.
little motherfucker can't dance for shit. He should probably just give up now, actually.
Tusk.
Don't hate on me for keeping it real. That's a goofy little motherfucker, and he can't dance for shit.
He is a big fan, Tusk. Come on, guys.
Don't hate on your boy for keeping it real.
Well, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Start somewhere. I look better than that.
DCI Park.
No press.
No, I'm not press. TVC Blue Colson. I'm your shadow.
My shadow, they said. Sorry. Call me Karen. Did you say your name was...
Blue.
B-L-U-E, Blue?
Yeah, it's not a nickname. My dad liked the sound of it.
Uh-huh. Seen a body before?
Couple. On video, I mean.
Boss.
This is Blue. She's my shadow.
Dear Snick Shelton.
What have we got?
Joe Powers.
As in...
As in actual Joe Powers.
Saw something she wrote the other day about the wheelchair woman.
Clickbait piece. Piss people off.
That article was fucking horrendous. Even I saw in the petition. To get her sacked.
Come on.
Neighbours heard her screaming, called it in.
Hell of a struggle. Anyone else at home?
Husband? Found slashed across the stomach.
By her?
I don't know. He was unconscious there. Taking him to St. Columbus.
And mentions are still pouring in.
Restraining bolts in place. No other points of entry?
No, but the outside's ringed with CCTV.
We've got the code for the cams.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then. Check the recordings. Bag that, send it to toxicology. Full autopsy for her, and we question the husband as soon as he wakes up. Come on.
You think it's the husband?
I'm keeping options open. Cutting the throat, that's unusual. Thanks, chaps.
But you do think he did it?
Don't know anything yet. But these things are almost always either drink, drugs, or domestic. It is how it is. You driving home?
No licence. I never passed. I'm sort of waiting for driverless to go mainstream.
Get in.
No, honestly, I'll get the tube.
Get in.
Oh. Okay.
So you were in tech crime?
Digital forensics, computer work.
What happened? You got bored of it?
Not exactly. You seen what people took away on these? Schemes and kill lists, kiddie porn. It's not boring.
I'm old enough to remember when they walked around with that stuff just tucked away in their heads.
Right. But now they can't help but entrusting it to their little companions. These things absorb who we are. They know everything about us.
If it's interesting, why leave forensics?
The Rannoch case?
Ian Rannoch?
The child killings, yeah. I was the one who cracked his souvenir folder.
So you saw those pictures?
Mm-hmm. And the videos, too. Saw them all. You see something like that, it changes you. You either get defeated or you think,
fuck me, I've got to help stop that shit.
Yeah. I mean, out here in the field.
What fucking field?
Well, you know what I mean. Out here in the real world, you can genuinely prevent stuff, can't you?
You are young.
Maybe you're old.
Steady.
Thanks.
See you tomorrow.
Yes, boss.
Mrs. Joe Powers has been found dead at her home in West London. The veteran columnist had been at the centre of controversy over an article she'd written about disability rights activist Gwen Marbury. The police have yet to confirm the cause.
Starting early?
I asked Nick to show me the CCTV.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So no one came in or out, just Joe and the husband all evening.
And that one there?
Rear patio. Bust for months by the looks of it.
Someone could have come in through there.
They'd have to climb the fence, make it in and out knowing the camera wasn't working, but yeah, could have happened, technically.
Okay, sorry. You're keen to help?
Well, she just asked.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm collating every threat or insult levelled at Joe Powers over the previous 48 hours. Say it is the husband. That's a coincidence, isn't it?
Not really. You've got everyone throwing a shit fit. Stress levels in that household would have been through the roof.
That internet stuff drifts off like weather. It's half-hate. They don't mean it. The hate in a marriage, that's in 3D. That's had work put into it. That's sincere.
Yeah, I'm divorced.
Husband's up and talking. Gonna love his alibi.
heard Jo screaming from upstairs. And when I ran in, she was walking around the room, stumbling. She was clutching her head as if she was in pain. And then for a moment, she stopped. And it was like a seizure. She was thrashing and clawing at her own skin. And she turned. He smashed her head onto the desk, hard. Then she pushed me over. That must have been when the bottle smashed. And then she picked it up and she started cutting herself. She was gouging. I tried to stop her. She did this. And she cut her throat. I tried to stop her. She cut her own throat with a glass.
Mutilated and then killed herself for no apparent reason. I'd say the odds are against that.
He said it was like she was having a seizure. I mean, maybe there was something in the cake. The cake? Had fucking bitch iced on it. Could have been something in it.
Like a drug?
I don't know.
That makes people kill themselves.
He was sort of convincing. He just doesn't seem that...
Don't say the type. He's ordinary. That is the type.
What, so he bounced her head off the desk?
Blue.
Just held her steady enough to...
Blue.
What?
Toxicology are looking at the cake.
Okay.
Meantime, let's drop in on the person that sent it. Got the name this morning?
You don't need to patronise me.
We're doing what you want. Following another lead.
That you think is a waste of time.
Picking along dead ends just to prove they're dead ends, that's most of the job. I'm not saying it's a waste of time. Just you haven't had a chance to get bored of reality yet. Okay, that was patronising.
Is this who sent the cake?
Uh-huh.
You checked her social feeds?
I don't know.
Death to Jo Powers. She posted that Monday morning.
The bakery said that they're not meant to do obscenities, so I said it was for my sister, like just a joke thing, and they agreed, so...
Not cheap, their cakes. With delivery, it was what, 80 quid?
Well, I didn't pay for it all myself. We all put £1 in each.
We?
Yeah, I'm on a mums and carers message board. I held a sort of whip round.
You crowdsourced the money?
Yeah, if you like.
From 80 other people?
Look, I'm not being funny, okay? I know she is dead. But did you read what she had written? Like, how much do you think she got paid for spouting that horrible shit?
I don't know.
I was just using my freedom of speech.
To send a threatening message?
Look, it was funny, okay? And I can see if I'd done it myself, then that would be a bit weird, but I'm not mental.
You wish she was dead?
Well, no, I didn't.
Yeah. Death to Jo Powers.
That's just, it's a hashtag game, you know, like Death to, you insert the name of someone who's been an arsehole. It's not... real. It's a joke thing.
And who started it? The hashtag?
I don't know. I saw it somewhere.
Excuse us a moment. Toxicology say the cake's clean. They also said thanks. It was delicious. We'll give her a caution. Offensive Communications Act. Does that cover cakes? As far as she's concerned, it does.
What about the others who chipped in? Are you going to tell them off too? I didn't do anything.
Start a thread about it. Hospital's discharging the husband tomorrow. We'll bring him in for questioning. Blue. We're arresting the husband. Don't wallow in that. The internet will be pissed off with someone else today.
Tusk. Everyone's pissed off with Tusk because of that thing with the kid. He's catching a shitstorm on social media.
Liza will be organising the cake now.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Where my ladies at? Killed that, man. Yeah, good show, brother. I'm feeling my shit.
Oh, you don't think? Some of that?
But you smoking?
Good shit, boy.
Aight. Damn. Eyes on, eyes on, eyes on.
No stress. It's legal here.
Keep forgetting. Welcome to Europe, I guess. Kinda takes the joy out of it.
Tell me about it. Careful! You break it, you pay for it. Let's do some bullshit.
Trust me. Trust me.
Yo! Need some help over here!
I got you. Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Collapse!
Commencing.
Good morning.
Morning.
She's in here. So, I go in, and there's not just the wound from the glass. There's a hole, dug in, a borehole, like a tiny tunnel. So I follow it, you know, how deep does it go? It goes all the way from her ear canal to deep in her brain, where I find this, nestled right in there. Looks quite cosy.
It's one of those bee things.
An ADI. An autonomous drone insect from the Granular project.
How did it get in there?
I'd say it burrowed in.
Fuck me.
That's not the worst part. It's crawled right through her dorsal posterior insula, which is basically the brain's pain center. You're talking agony off the scale. You'd do anything to make it stop.
Even cut your own throat.
Fancy-looking, these companies. Billions on branding.
Well, they can afford it. The whole ADI project's pretty much bankrolled by the government. That's why so many people are paranoid about it.
Let me guess. This is some people on the internet.
They reckon the government uses the bees to spy on us.
There's a schizophrenic worldview. Jesus. I didn't expect to find myself living in the future, but here I fucking well am.
Karen Park?
Uh-huh.
Vanessa Dahl. Please, follow me. You're after information on our Project Swarm ADIs.
That's right.
Any particular reason?
Yes.
Rasmus. Rasmus Shorberg. He heads Swarm.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice greenhouse.
Yeah.
So your bees, your ADIs, talk me through them.
Colony collapse disorder. We still don't know what's behind it. Bees themselves were virtually extinct, so what our ADIs do is effectively stand in for them. They're solar powered, they don't need nectar, but they pollinate flowers the same way. They crawl inside, pollen sticks to their legs and gets brushed off next flower they visit.
Can they make honey?
No.
I was joking. How do they know where the flowers even are? I mean...
Well, they have a sensor.
Like a camera?
No, just a basic visual sensor. You see, they need rudimentary pattern recognition in order to locate compatible flora and navigate.
They navigate?
Yes.
You don't, I don't know, steer them?
They're autonomous. That's right, isn't it? They make their own decisions. They look after themselves.
Yes. You see, the ADIs cover the whole of the UK. We couldn't command each one individually ourselves. It's just not logistically possible, no. We simply set the behavior and leave them to it. They even construct these hives themselves. They reproduce.
Reproduce?
Yes. Each hive is a replication point.
It's like a 3D printer, basically.
Exactly. They create duplicates of themselves and create more hives and spread out exponentially.
Cover the country.
Maybe you should work here.
Yeah, well, I read up on it. It's impressive.
It is. It's just a shame it's necessary.
The alternative would have been environmental catastrophe. Bees were dying out.
So, what is it that brings you here?
We think one of your ADIs may be involved in an unexplained death.
Sorry? A death?
Ah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's one of ours. But look, these are not designed to...
Kill people? I'd hope not. Could it have malfunctioned somehow?
No. I mean, when they do malfunction, it happens, but then they just break. They just hit the ground.
Right. What if someone hacked one and then they found a way of controlling it?
That's impossible.
You see, it's got military-grade encryption. And you would need a diagnostic controller, which is also encrypted. So I would say the likelihood is...
I don't know what he's saying, but it's not the same as impossible.
This is every hive we have online. See, these are the hives in the building here.
How many bees per hive?
Around 4,000.
It's like air traffic control.
Yeah.
Is that the search input?
Yeah, but...
Sorry.
You need...
Joe Power's postcode.
Is that who this is about?
You said you get some malfunctions.
A fair few, yes. They smack into a car or something. We even had people trap them, you know, put them in the microwave for a YouTube video.
And this
So-
logs any that drop off the system?
Logs everything, yes.
Did you lose any round here on Monday evening?
Well, I can check. Just one. Went out at 19:03 hours. Here, I can replay. There. That's odd.
What's odd?
When they pass between hives, they switch from one jurisdiction to another. It's, you know, like a...
It's like a phone between cell masts.
Exactly. It tried to do that, but there was nothing to switch to.
Unless someone spoofed a hive, and then they've used that to commandeer your ADI.
No, you would need a diagnostic controller to do that.
What's the range on one of those?
10, 20 meters, perhaps.
And so whoever was controlling it would have to be no more than 20 meters away.
Outside the house?
Yeah, or sitting in a car even.
Can you trace back who did this?
Yes, I'm already trying to do that. You know what? It would be easier without an audience.
Okay. You two swap numbers, keep a line of communication. Can you shut the whole thing down if need be? Hypothetically speaking.
Even a short stoppage would damage the ecosystem. And we'd need approval from the Department of the Environment.
We'll need a list of any granular staff that had access to that system, past or present.
Some of those were government employees.
Use a different font for those if it helps. Nick, that's a set of granular personnel records. Root out anyone interesting, maybe not just one, could be a group involved.
Yeah, listen.
Technically, we should refer this up to the NCA, but there's no fucking way they're taking this off.
The NCA already knows about it.
What?
ECI Cannon Park.
Yes?
Sean Lee, National Crime Agency.
How come you're here?
There's been more than one. This is Tusk last night.
Shit.
They thought it was a fit, took him to the hospital. He had to be anaesthetized to stop him mutilating himself. X-rays seemed to indicate some kind of plaque or tumor in his brain, so they popped him in the MRI.
Ah.
Yeah. Basically one big magnet. Tore it right out of his head, through the eye socket. Battered the ADI too. Yours is more intact, so I'm gonna need it for analysis.
It's evidence. Two's a pattern. Knocks any malfunction theory in the head. And they're similar victims.
Similar?
Both in the middle of online shitstorms.
Well, if you want to kill someone, there's a million easy ways to do it.
Pull this off and you've done it from across the street. No fingerprints, no DNA. It's like wishing them dead.
Fuck. Fuck.
Guys, come here.
Okay, so, Joe Powers and Tusk. Both were being kicked around the internet for hours, but in both their cases, people were also tweeting their photos accompanied with this hashtag, Death2.
Like our friend the teacher.
Right. She didn't know where she'd first heard of it. But trace it back, and it looks like the first real use of the hashtag was last weekend.
By who?
Looks like identical tweets from a set of duplicate bot accounts. Automated. It's like spam. This is someone trying to seed the tag, you know? You get it out there. It's like bait. This is someone wanting people to pick up on it. And check out the sender's avatar photos.
Bees. Shit. Okay.
There's more. So each tweet had a sort of instruction video attached to it.
Uh-huh.
There.
Game of consequences.
It's like an unpopularity contest. Pick someone you don't like, and if enough other people choose the same name, then that's who gets targeted. Here, watch.
Game of consequences. 1. Pick a target.
Oh my god.
2. Post their name and photo with hashtag Death2. 3. Most popular target will be eliminated after 5 p.m. each day. 4. Game resets at midnight.
Someone's holding a public ballot bumping off the top person. Jesus, it's just mad.
Yeah, and it's growing. Day 1, 63 people used the hashtag on Joe Powers, okay? On day 2, 223 used it on Tusk.
Who's using it now?
There's loads more people. There's quite a few votes for the Chancellor.
Yeah.
But at number 1 is 880 people using it on someone called Clara Meads.
Who's she?
Clara Meads. Okay, it looks like she was at a demo and she took a selfie in front of a war memorial pretending to piss on it.
Nice work, Clara.
Yeah, it's getting near the end of the vote and her mentions are blowing up.
Tusk isn't public knowledge yet.
No.
So people can't know the hashtag works. They're using it to scare her.
Yeah, but they're gonna get her killed.
And we need to get to her before 5.
Yeah, pulling her citizens' details.
You're not supposed to have access to that.
Yeah, I know. Just getting her location. There.
All right, hold on. Clara! Please, for you. How did they get my number?
Hello? Clara Meads? This is DCI Karen Park, Met Police. Sorry to track you down like this, but we think you may be in danger.
Sorry, is this a joke? Because all this stuff I'm getting, it's not funny.
I'm not joking. Stay where you are until we get there. And keep your windows closed.
I'm setting up a perimeter.
Call Rasmus. We need him across this.
Rasmus?
Hi, Blue.
I'm sending you a postcode and my GPS. I need you to monitor the area, track my location, and see if you get anything unusual, any rogue ADIs, yeah?
Yeah, great. Good. Look, if they come back, I think I can catch them. I have basically set a trap. So if they try it again, we've got them.
Are you Batman?
I only just rolled them out. This'll turn every red light between here and there to green.
Fuck me. If this is the NCA life, I should apply for a transfer.
Let's go. We can take it here. It's a safe house for terrorist informers, usually.
What's that?
Someone's trying to break in.
Rasmus?
I just picked up an attempted breach.
Okay, granular. You've got a breach.
One AGI just went offline.
Where?
800 meters from your location.
That's outside our cordon. If someone's trying to pilot it this way, they're going to turn around the moment they see all these uniforms.
Clara Meads. I'm Karen Park. Did you pack a bag? Oh, yeah, it's by the door. Right, let's go. Rasmus got a track on them?
Not yet.
It's just precautionary, and it's only for one night.
Just gotta go in. Hi. No, not yet. Well, hopefully never. Granular onto that. Understood.
They housed a witness here for a while, Sean said. Must have had kids. Have you got kids?
No. No plans.
Up the stairs.
Rasmus.
Still nothing. I can't trace it.
At least there's an ensuite.
Is there nothing?
No, whoever it is, they masked their path well. No, that's not... What?
What?
We just lost the whole hive.
What does that mean?
Packed full of ADIs. Lost them all too.
No. Rasmus.
There's thousands of them.
Where?
It's close to your location.
Rasmus, say that again?
Blue. Blue, it's close. It's very close to you.
Text it to me. Rasmus, text it to...
Shit. Do I get to redecorate?
Hello. Hello.
No. They've got the whole thing. We're not in control anymore. They've got the whole thing.
What are you doing? Fix it. Can't you fix it?
Shut up!
We need to go now. Now, come on! Go, 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 go.
What's happening?
Karen?
In there! Go! Help me plug the gas! Tell me what's going on! You're scaring the shit out of me!
Take your time.
I'd seen so many bodies before. At crime scenes and autopsies. But I'd never seen anyone die. And she was right there.
And can you describe the reaction of your colleague, Miss Coulson?
They took it hard.
Go. Uh-huh. I'll shut it down before that.
We thought this was one guy, some Mr. Mystery in the vicinity, hijacking one ADI and personally controlling it.
But there were thousands of them.
So it can't be that, right?
No.
One person can't fly hundreds at once.
No, whoever this is, they're controlling the whole system.
Do you know where they're controlling it from?
No, could be anywhere.
Well, you need to fucking sort this out!
How do the ADIs know who to target?
Could have found Clara the same way you did, the identity database.
No, that just gives you the basic area. We were in the room too, and they only went for her. Facial recognition. It's got to be facial recognition, which means the feed from their visual sensors, that's been accessed too.
That's not possible.
It's the only explanation.
Now look, the visual feed is secure between each ADI and the hive.
There you go.
Although one of the government's conditions for backing the project was that we had to consent to permitting government security services access to the visual feed at times of, quote, increased national security, which is, as I understand it, pretty much all the time. I wasn't happy about it.
Your lot went along with it.
Well, that implies a greater range of options than your lot presented.
So they are spying on us.
This is all classified.
So what did you do? Did you put in a backdoor and route it through GCHQ? I mean, you do CCTV, you do traffic cams. So why don't you have your fucking noses in?
Look, millions of those things flying around, propping up the ecosystem. Wow, that's just great. Save the planet, hallelujah. Government's not going to pump billions into it just because some lab coat says so. It grabs 200 green votes. They saw an opportunity to get more, they took it.
Total nationwide surveillance.
We've tracked suspects for weeks in ways they couldn't dream of. We've prevented bombings, mass shootings.
By spying on the public.
And keeping them safe, which is what they want.
Clara Mead isn't safe, though, is she, Sean? Knowing what you knew, that might have helped us. But no, you kept your little fucking secret, didn't you?
The government's a cunt. We knew that already. Word's going to get out about Clara. The public's going to wake up and find this mental assassination game going on, and soon we're going to have another body. So what do we do?
I don't know. We're totally locked out. Totally blind. If I can work out how they got in, I might be able to reverse engineer some means of getting control back.
Do the ADIs have a command log on board cache?
Yeah, but that's encrypted.
Right, well, I'll need the key to that.
Went through the employee files, found some POIs.
Bring them in. You sitting in on these granular interviews?
Got to be somewhere.
It's 7:15. 3 deaths have now been linked to a hashtag circulating on social media. Controversial journalist Joe Powers.
Good morning. Have you posted the hashtag? Is it real or an urban myth? Well, thousands have been taking part, but how culpable are they? People are dying, and we want to hear your thoughts. Line 7, the act.
Computer game. This is real. This is happening. I urge you.
It's not the hashtags who are killing them. That's just a game. Like, if you're an arsehole, you deserve to be shamed.
Steve, line 5.
Yeah, but my point is, someone's got to be top of the list, yeah? So why not make it someone, you know, like, who deserves it, like a racist
right now
child
with the
killer or
hashtag, I've
something?
seen celebrities, politicians, everyone.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to sit there encouraging people to take part.
The point is, this is already happening, and people know that they can jump on board because nobody will ever know if they did or didn't.
Well, let's just pause for a moment and go back to that top 5. As we have been saying, the Chancellor is at number 1, and I want us to think about that. What does that tell us about the choice of the nation?
Well, I can't say I'm surprised that he's number 1 on the list. He's been pretty unpopular for quite a long time now.
And does that warrant his place on this list?
Thanks for your time.
No good.
No good.
Well, that's all fascinating.
Sure.
But when do we shut it down?
Tom.
Forgive me for being sceptical about your agency's basic competence.
Tom.
I'm on the fucking chopping block here. Number 1 on the list. The people's fucking choice. Farrington's number 4 and he's a paedophile.
Suspected paedophile?
He did it. You know he did. Let's just shut it down. All social media, the old bloody internet. Pull the plug. Just for today. At least until Thumbelina here pulls his finger out and actually catches someone.
I wouldn't advise shutting things down.
But it's possible. We can do that.
The whole of social media?
Yeah, pull a North Korea on it.
Well, yes, technically.
Right, so push the off switch.
It's not a good idea.
No?
Not in my opinion.
Oh, right, OK. Just that speaking as a marked man, I beg to fucking differ.
If we shut it down, you'll still be number 1. Guaranteed to be, in fact.
He was right. If we let it run on, at least there's a few hours. Anything could happen before 5 o'clock. The vote might change.
Yeah, and it might not. What about that report, the archive job? From 1985, that memo about Farrington.
That was over an unrelated matter.
Leak it.
Tom, that would be a smear.
A head-to-toe shit smear. I fucking hope so. He's in his 80s. He's had his life. Fuck him under the bus.
If I could suggest an alternative. We move you to a safe location. Have you secure before 5.
Worked out well for you last night.
I'll show you.
This This next one's Tess Wallander. She was a junior, so not much in the way of technical skills.
Quite granular for personal reasons.
Nervous exhaustion, yeah. Worked in human resources for Granular until she quit. She took a photo of a guy in a tube. Said he'd harassed her, lewd comments or something. But it turned out he had a learning disability, so she caught a ton of shit
On social media. Hello, I'm DCI Karen Park.
Hi. It was like having a whole weather system turn against me. It was just hate message after hate message around the clock, all piling on. And it's hard to describe what that does to your head. And just suddenly there's a million invisible people all talking about how they despise you. It's like a mental illness. Fuck.
What?
Shit. I mean, hands up, I made a mistake. But the way people enjoyed kicking me, that's what got to me. The casual fun they had. And, I just felt I couldn't go on.
Who found you?
Garrett. My flatmate, he found me in the bath 5 minutes after I slashed him. I mean, it's crazy. I'm half conscious. He's dragging me out of the bath, and I'm telling him to get out, saying I'm naked. He tied towels around my wrists, kept me conscious, kept stroking my hair till the ambulance arrived, talking to me. Sort of weird. I think he always had a thing for me, and we worked at the same place, so, you know, awkward.
He worked at Granular?
Yeah, on the ADI thing. He was a real wunderkind. Ultra smart.
What did you say his name was?
Garrett. Garrett Scholes.
Garrett Scholes. We need the whereabouts of a Garrett.
Scholes? We were about to tell you.
It was buried in the onboard memory of the Joe Powers ADI.
What was?
A manifesto. A 98-page manifesto. And check this out. There's fucking selfies in it.
So we're good to go? Okay, the charge is made.
Okay. Pull back.
We're all set here.
Detonate. So, plan is we move you to an underground bunker, knock out every hive within a 10-mile radius.
What, just leave me there? How long for?
That's a temporary measure.
How long till you take out all the hives?
Well, there's 20, 30,000 of them. That'd take 2 years.
2 years? Victim a day.
Yes, well, more to the point, the environmental impact would...
fuck that.
Shit! What? Fuck! Go, go, go! Get away!
What's your plan B?
He was on the original employee roster, but we discounted him. He left the country 6 months ago. We thought we were looking for someone nearby.
Run a full case on him. Everything we can find.
Lunatic with production values. That's the worst kind.
Thanks to the technological revolution, we have the power to rage and accuse, but bile without consequence. Only by being forced to recognise the power technology grants us to acknowledge individual responsibility. Is it all like this?
He likens the population to insects. Says we revel in cruelty, that it's a weakness that should be bred out of us. Recurrent theme is he wants people to face the consequences of what they say and do. Must have forced that on them.
The whole thing's a moral lesson. He wanted us to find this and spread it about. Well, fuck him.
Fuck. Karen, he's messed up. He's put this document together himself, right? His author's name's in the metadata, but he's stripped out everything else, so we don't know when he's written it, for example. Most of the photos are clip art off the internet, except this one.
The selfie.
That's where he's screwed up. He's taken it with his phone, and the phone has left a geotag on the image.
So, you know where he took this?
No, precisely where. He's here, and Granular HQ is there.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
There, the forge.
Nice one.
Half the drafts are sifted in forensics had scorch marks on them. What do you think?
Yeah. Looks like his toolkit.
You can use it.
Pretty much the key to the door.
So you can get control back, send the deactivation?
Well, I've got his source code. It should be able to bounce him out.
Be quick.
Key to the door. Our guy doesn't seem the type to leave keys lying around.
Well, I'm in.
Okay. Deactivate her.
Yeah, I need to repair permissions.
Fucking hell.
That's weird.
What's weird?
Time's ticking.
That file wasn't there before.
This file?
Yeah.
What is it? Blue.
I think they're IMEI numbers.
What does that mean?
Every phone, every device has a unique number, an IMEI number. It tethers it to a unique user.
Yeah.
But I can check. Just
come on.
Reverse
Come
look
on.
up.
Yeah, take it easy.
Who are these people?
I don't know. There's 387,000 of them.
Are these IDs your spooks have been collecting?
No. Are you ready yet?
Yeah, almost there.
Where? What was the name of that teacher? Hate Cake.
Liza Bahar.
Liza Bahar.
Fuck's sake.
This is a list of everyone who's used the hashtag.
What?
Everyone who took part in the game of consequences. They've hoovered up their ID from GCHQ by the looks of it. That backdoor worked both ways, it seems.
See the film on there.
What?
I posted the tag earlier with Skull's face. I was just trying to get a reaction from him.
Yeah, almost there.
Yeah, you're there.
Almost there.
Why has he collected everyone who took part? I mean...
Okay, I'm ready.
Shit.
Okay, run it now.
No! Think. He left us a trail.
Oh, come on.
Shut up. That photo with the whereabouts is too big a mistake for him. He knew we'd do this.
Yeah, and now we're shutting it down, all
And
right?
maybe that'll trigger some end game, something to do with that list. What if those are his real targets? The people on the list. Everyone who took part.
Consequences.
The hate figures were the bait. The players are the target.
Run the deactivate.
Wait, just wait a minute, okay?
Run it.
No!
No, what? Yeah. Yeah, it worked.
Oh. Sorry, but that needed doing.
No.
What?
No.
Fuck. No. Shit.
I'll splendid soldiers, tired are they, here they go. Tired are your splendid soldiers, tired are they, here they go. Tired are your splendid soldiers, tired are they, here they go.
We're all tragically familiar with the rest of the events of that week. And we need no reminding of the sheer scale, the loss of life that followed.
No. No, we don't.
And what became of Miss Coulson?
I think she blamed herself. Well, I know she did. She felt she'd followed his breadcrumb trail and sprung the whole thing. She left the force. I didn't hear from her. Rang her, tried emailing, but no response. Then, about 4 months later, they found her things on a beach with a note.
She killed herself.
That's the base theory, yes.
Miss Park, I would like to commend you for sharing your testimony and your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
splendid soldiers, tired are they, here they go. Tired are your splendid soldiers, tired are they, here they go. Tired are your splendid soldiers, tired